The Ichimoku Cloud, one of the most famous indicators in the trading community. But does it actually work? Today we are going to find out, and I will show you the best way to use this tool, the exact method that delivered over 300% profit in just 2 years. And you might be surprised by how simple it is. I'm ATP and let's get started. Before we start, if there is any indicator you'd like me to test in future episodes, drop it in the comments or inside my free Discord community. The link is in the description below. Now let's head over to TradingView, which is the platform we'll be using for this entire test. Just open the Indicators tab, type Ichimoku Cloud and select the built-in one. The Ichimoku Cloud was developed in the 1960s by Goichi Osoda after more than 20 years of testing and refinement. The name means one-glance equilibrium chart, and that's exactly the idea. With just one glance, you should be able to see the trend direction, support and resistance levels, market momentum and potential entry signals. The indicator has 5 main components: the conversion line or Tenkan-sen, a short-term moving average that shows market momentum, the baseline or Kijun-sen, a medium-term moving average that acts as a key support or resistance, the lagging span or Chikou span, the closing price plotted 26 periods back to confirm trend direction, then the leading span A, the average of the conversion and baselines forming one edge of the cloud, and the leading span B, a slower moving average that forms the other edge. Regarding the settings, we'll be using the default ones, which are 9, 26, 52 and 26. But now, here's a big problem. With all these lines and colors, how can we actually get clear trading signals? It's a good question, but it's actually much simpler than it looks, and I'm going to show you exactly how in just 3 simple steps. Let's start with long positions. Step 1. The conversion line, the blue one, must cross above the baseline, the red one. That's our momentum signal. Step 2. Price must be above the cloud. This tells us the market is in an uptrend. And step number 3, the lagging span, this green line, must be above the price from 26 periods ago, so above this candle. A classic Ichimoku confirmation of bullish strength. When all 3 happen together, we have a valid long entry. Now, the exact same logic works for short positions, but in reverse. Step 1, the conversion line must cross below the baseline. Step 2, price must be below the cloud. And step number 3, the lagging span must be below the price from 26 periods ago, so below this candle. When all 3 happen together, we have a valid short entry. Now I've got a special gift just for you. To make things easier, I created a custom Ichimoku Cloud script that automatically plots the valid buy and sell signals following these rules, and also allows you to create custom alerts on TradingView. The full code is 100% free, and at the end of this video I will give it to you. Now let's set up the test. As always, we are going to use the 200 exponential moving average as a baseline to filter trades. Longs only above the EMA and shorts only below. Regarding risk management, for the stop loss, we'll use the ATR bands with a multiplier of 2, so every trade adapts dynamically to market volatility. For long positions, the lower band sets our stop loss, and for shorts, we use the upper band. As for the take profits, we'll stick with a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Now, for the testing framework, we are going to assess this strategy across 4 different time frames: 5 minutes for scalping, 30 minutes for day trading, 1 hour for swing setups, and daily for long-term traders. We'll apply to 5 different markets: Bitcoin, Euro USD, gold, the S&P 500 and the Apple stock. And for the testing window, we'll be using 2 full years of data from August 2023 to August 2025. That includes bullish runs, sideways periods and big corrections. Now, to make our lives easier, I'm using the ATP Indicators Testing Bot, a tool that applies all the rules, tests every signal and gives us real stats in just seconds. If you don't have it yet and would like to know more, there is a free user guide available for download on algotradepro.com. Now that everything's ready, let's run the test. I will input the rules, fire up the bot, and be back in a moment with the full results across all assets and timeframes. After more than 3000 trades, here we have all the results. On the 5-minute timeframe, the strategy came close to break-even, with a win rate of around 40% and a profit of 18%, but with very high volatility. Only Bitcoin and the S&P 500 had slightly better performance. The equity curve showed spikes and drops, which is not great for scalping. On the 30-minute timeframe, we saw some improvement, win rate close to 41% and 70% profit, but with a maximum drawdown above 100%, which is far too high for live trading. The S&P 500 was the only asset with decent results, and again, this is not ideal for day trading. Then, on the 1-hour timeframe, the win rate increased to 48% with more than 300% total profit and a max drawdown of only 27%. All assets were profitable, with Bitcoin standing out as the top performer. The equity curve was smooth and clearly trending upwards, which is exactly what we want to see. And finally, on the daily timeframe, there were fewer trades, only 26, but the results were rock solid with a 65% win rate and 31% profit. This confirms that the Ichimoku Cloud really shines on higher timeframes for swing and position trading. Taking Bitcoin on the 1-hour chart as an example, even with my broker's commission of 0.02% XTB, we get a 100% profit in 2 years. If I increase the commission to 0.05%, which is closer to the average of other brokers, we still get a very strong 77% return. So here's the final answer: the Ichimoku Cloud is not the best tool for scalping or short-term day trading, but on higher timeframes it is a powerful trading system. However, if you want something that works better for short-term setups, check out my video on the Ichimoku oscillator, which works differently and can be better for scalping. On our official ranking table, I'm going to place the Ichimoku Cloud right here. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. This updated ranking is free on my website under the free content section. Now, as promised, here's the full code of my custom Ichimoku Cloud. You just need to join our Discord community and grab it in the free materials channel. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.